Hello everyone, I'm Metis Balaska and welcome to the stream. So, I was going to do Fortnite this Sunday, but I couldn't get the connection working right, and I wasn't really having that much fun with it anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, the writing in it is good, but I don't get to experience the writing much. And it also was a huge grind fest. So I decided to start with. It was decided to start with Honkai Star Rail early. So yeah, we are finally playing this. So I've been interested in getting started with this game. I find the world interesting and all that stuff. And I saw a bit of gameplay from Robin's stream, and I wanted to check. And I was convinced to check it out myself. So, no, let's switch over to the game. Oh, come on, really? I thought this would be done during login. Also, that music is kind of loud. Really? What's happening? Is the game loading? Hey Pixie, hey Z, welcome to the stream. I'm assuming this is a first-time loading situation. Because it is reacting to my controller. Must be, I swear, nothing ever installs fully anymore until you go, actually boot up the first time. I missed the day is having an install disk and then play the disk. Passenger looks out the window. I think we passed by that same space is to read 10 times now. Well, to be fair, this game runs on a server, so it downloads content the first time you access it. That said, this is taking a while. Remember, the space train can always be worse. What's going on? Hey Ryu, welcome to the stream. How's your day? It could be Space is Winnebago. Like, did it take this long for it to access to start for Robin? I'm doing good. Even worse, a Cybertruck. Yeah, I went there. No, I don't regret it. Yeah, apparently the Cybertruck is hot garbage. I'm no expert on cars, though. Game, would be nice for you to start now. We are almost... We're almost 15 minutes into stream. I mean, this is a beautiful image, but I would like to start the game now. Begins attempts to growl into submission. Imagine if someone said, "I don't give a fuck about the Cybertruck." Okay, game, please. Why aren't you starting? This doesn't seem to be a performance issue because I push the button. I hear a notification that I push button. Okay, I know it took long, for, a while for FGO to download when I first started it up, to get data when I first started it up, but at least then I could see the data being downloaded, and I was using shitty Wi-Fi then. Is it loading the entire tutorial section or something? Oh yeah, I had endless amounts of trouble when I was on Wi-Fi back in the previous house. How bad was it? Pretty bad. We weren't even on fire. We weren't even on. We weren't even on fiber when I first started playing FGO. It took several hours for the game to download. Yeah, sure, it's loading the entirety of the tutorial island all at once, though I'm certainly not likely to play this anytime soon. And if it's gonna be this bad, it's probably because my internet is... it's probably because it's accessing a server in Europe, because that's the closest connection I have. That might be adding to the ping. I'm actually going to see something quickly. If it was a big game, then I get it, but Jesus, this is taking how long now? Yeah, I know. It might be a bug with it being stuck in the loading screen. I'm going to try closing it and uploading. I'm going to bring up the sensor image. Let's try this again. Better make some tea because we'll be here a while. You think they taught us in like a shooting star or something to help break it up? Yeah, I guess it's because they don't expect you to take such a long time with loading. Sorry, Horrorverse, I'm blocking some stuff. And it was right up there, so you saw it anyway. Yeah, it's good to see you again too, Ryu. There we are. It was a loading bug. At least it was quick.
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better.
I may need to work the graphics a bit.
23:47:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for some fun yourself, I won't stop you. I mean, after all.
Ah, crap.
After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
I always skip dialogue. Use basic, X to use basic attack on a selected enemy.
This won't take long.
Virgil, is this your kid? Oh no, Virgil's kid comes way later. Why did Swit sheer skill for a stronger attack? Why do you use skill on a selected enemy? I love DNC, but damn, 1 and 2 were a headache. Let's try dump the graphics down a bit. Why am I getting... Papers covered and math lie scattered on the table. I don't need any space station terminal.
When did the Antimatter Legion become so weak?
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Oh, this lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Okay, hold on a sec. This one's a controller issue. I think I need to configure the dead zone a little. For some reason, it didn't save the dead zone changes I had. The enemy is now within the character's attack range. X attack selected enemy to trigger combat.
May as well kill them all.
All characters possess a powerful ultimate, which can be used when their energy is full.
Didn't hurt. Good times never last.
A to use ultimate on all enemies.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Doesn't sound very interesting.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score? I kinda wanna know mine.
Fine, I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far. What's our destination?
Go down the corridor behind the door on the left. There's a room where some kind of rare item is stored.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
That's where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
Silverwolf has joined the party temporarily. Yeah, from what I remember, during parts of the story, some characters will automatically be added to the team. On that day, Scholar Cleo from the Candelabros asked me, "Is there anything you'd like to write for the universe?" I told her there was nothing, and she replied solemnly, "Please just write something. It's a request from the IPC." To be honest, I'd never thought about this before. The Genius Society has its own rules and rarely ever shares anything with the outside world. Actually, why should we care about what happens to the universe? Our research and discoveries makes us happy, and that's more than enough. Even if the cosmos were to go into all-out war, we would be able to take care of ourselves with our abilities. However, judging from a different perspective, what harm could it do to even if I were to write a book? None that I could think of. In fact, I'm not the only one who's thought of publishing in the history of the Genius Society. Xandar, member number 1 of the Genius Society, wrote a book before. Aren't these a bunch of whatchamacallit? Aren't these a bunch of egoists? Xandar, member Iden, member number 22, and inventor the 9-worded formula, also wrote a book. To my knowledge, Screwlum, member number 76, also wrote a booklet a few Amber eras ago to educate its butler on the maintenance of a large computer management system. Besides, the great Noah's the erudition also stored all information within its body. Isn't this also a form of writing? Having thought of all this, I feel it would not be a bad thing to actually sit down and write a book of my own. The IPC sent someone last week to deliver a down payment for the book. I was shocked to see the number of zeros on it. I began to think seriously about writing. First, I need to explain the content of this book within this preface. Yes, it will not contain any of my groundbreaking discoveries, nor will it have intrinsic mathematic deductions, though I am famous for the above. I wish to display my true self here. Truth be told, I want to write a book about the universe, aeons, factions, and everything else. So I have had more frequent interactions with other worlds than past Amber eras. As I began to work with the IPC, the assisted Jean Zhao, in their battle against the Abominations, got my hands on numerous collections from the Astral Express and stirred up some trouble in the Garden of Recollection. I've been more active recently than I have been ever before. I've noticed that the truly interesting things in the universe aren't aren't its cold laws and rules, but the aeons formed by highly condensed philosophy and the foolish, conniving humans gathered around the aeons. This is what I want to write. The lonesome gods and their insouciant and followers. As I hope the readers will find the book satisfying. Thank you, IPC, for your sponsorship. Space Station Inventory Guide. Yeah, this is going to get into a lot of lore. I'll probably read that in a separate video. Emergency evacuation flash into the display the front of the house.
Herta. Have you ever met her? I'm curious about the tastes of someone who used their own name for a space station.
Never seen the real one. Saw plenty of her portraits, though.
Ah, what a pity.
She just sounds so bored. Almost like, wow, alien invasion, how original. Welcome to Herta Space Station. Here you can savor the bounty of the ocean of knowledge. Please also beware of the risk of drowning.
This hint is useless.
Who knows what's in the brains of those following the erudition?
Ah, there's the dash.
The central area of the space station is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Okay.
Bam!
May as well kill them all.
Character and enemies act in sequence from the top to the bottom of the action order. Ultimates are not affected by action order and can be used in any turn.
More enemies.
Stand still.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
I just hacked them to death.
Hold it. Someone or something is up ahead.
Looks like we're the ones getting ambushed.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Skill points is a combat resource shared by the whole team.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
All skill points have been used. Skill points cannot be used when an insufficient skill... The skills cannot be used when insufficient skill points are present. Use basic attack to recover team skill points.
Didn't hurt. This won't take long.
You took the bait just like that. Time for a buzz. More enemies.
Relax.
I thought he recovered, but he didn't.
Not a single soul here. Impressive evacuation work. Did Herta organize it herself?
According to the access history, she hasn't logged in here for over 6 months. The evacuation was directed by the acting lead researcher, a girl named Asta.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here. Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees...
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
This space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Well, hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you...
I've got all the clues we need. The only piece missing is a simple trick.
Well, hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
I'm just going to see if I can collect some lore to read later.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance screen, but not the Stellaron.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
I can't see the memory storage for this terminal.
This is the monitoring room. They must have deleted the records and made a run for it. Classic. Make your way over here then. There's no point in trying to search like this.
So, got a master plan? I'm all ears.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective. Look, found it.
Huh, what's this?
Item number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
I mean, not wrong.
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave. Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
The Stellaron is up ahead. Let's hurry. Huh. It has its own security system. I guess even for Herta, a Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Elio said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Yeah, so this is where we get to pick our character. Obviously, receptacle cannot be changed.
Want to give her a new name?
Hold to complete verification.
There we go. How much does she remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
Mom?
Oh. Great, so you remember me. Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself. Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them. At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
So basically, I'm just dumping you on someone else and making you their problem.
This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Where are you
The
going?
next stop to pave the way for the future that is written. It's like weaving brocade. You and I can only add one gold thread each time, but eventually we will make a gorgeous pattern.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute. I must leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
And thus begins my abandonment issues.
Weren't there coordinates sent out from the space station?
Who cares? They're here and alive. Do they look like a mannequin to you?
Weak heartbeat and pulse. March, you better do CPR.
Excuse me?
Huh? I've never done it before. Don Hung, you do it. Wait, stop it. They're awake. Are you all right? Can you hear me? Do you remember your name?
I don't remember a thing.
Aw, this isn't good. Can you try harder? I'm sure you can at least remember your name.
My name is Metis.
Nice to meet you. My name's Don Hung, and this is March 7th. This space station was just attacked by the Antimatter Legion. We came to help with the rescue at the request of lead researcher Asta.
Antimatter
Zoned
Legion?
by the destruction. You're lucky the most dangerous Lord Ravager among them isn't around. Just some nasty minions. We'll take those invaders out soon. Don't worry. Uh-huh. A petite cutie with pink hair? Madame Herta appointed her to be the acting lead researcher. That girl really needs to step up. I can't believe her own employee doesn't even know her name.
Back to the Master Control Zone. Asta and the other researchers have gathered there.
Plus, that's where we parked the Astral Express. Don't you worry. We'll protect you from the monsters and clear up this mess.
Who are you
Don Hung
guys?
and I are members of the Astral Express crew.
Well, the Express has some dealings with Madame Herta, so we come to visit the space station from time to time.
We just so happened to arrive during this invasion. Of course, as a crew of heroes, we're happy to lend a hand.
Astral
Yeah.
Express?
You've never seen it? The Express comes here every once in a while.
It's a unique train that can travel between the stars with the power of the Trailblaze Eon.
I'll show you once we're back to the Master Control Zone.
Let's go
You and
then.
March go back together. Arlan from the security department lost contact in the vicinity. I need to find him first.
Oh, all right. You stay safe. Maybe you should bring this. The Legion are rampaging through the space station like a pack of wolves. This trip won't be a walk in the park. It's better if you have something to protect yourself. Just a suggestion, though. You're safe as long as you stick with me.
New feature, view characters. Detailed information on characters. Each character has their own type. Metis is a physical type character. Each character has their own path. Metis is a character that follows the path of destruction. Characters come from different types and follow different paths. Let's learn about each character in the details screen. Yeah, so March 7th is preservation. And I'm destruction. Yeah, so now so my weapon of choice is a baseball bat.
This place is full of fancy little gadgets. Herta's collection. I really don't get why she'd go out of her way to collect them and then leave them here to gather dust. It's the Antimatter Legion. So these crazy jerks made it all the way here. Watch this.
Ah, sweet.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Icon indicates weakness. The white bar below the weakness says enemy's toughness. Using attacks of the same type as the enemy's weakness will reduce the enemy's toughness. This attack can deplete enemy's toughness to 0. Use physical attacks to inflict weakness spray, causing enemies to bleed.
Try that again! You can't run! You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Let's go.
Heh.
You're stronger than you look. Seem to be quite the fighter.
There's a thingy on the door there.
So we'll take that elevator on the central platform to go down to the master control zone. Do you know the way? I noticed that you're not wearing the space station staff uniform. Do you really work here?
I don't remember.
Memory loss, huh? You must have been injured. Never mind. I won't ask if you don't want to talk about it. Let's go. I'll take you to the safe zone.
Like, all I know is I have a mom and she abandoned me. I've got issues. Weaknesses can be viewed after approaching them. Entering battle with an attack that matches you play lots of stuff with destructible objects, all right. They did say they were destructible items, and you get stuff from them, so it doesn't hurt to try. Type can reduce toughness of the advanced enemy.
My turn.
Metis is locked on by the enemy and will be attacked first. March 7 follows the path of preservation and can protect allies.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
It's called Power of Cuteness.
Let's make it quick.
The shield will be displayed on the outer edge of the HP bar. To be fair, I probably do the same thing, but that's because I play one game and attack. And attack is the A button. I play the other game and attack is the X button, and there's a B button for a third game. Try avoiding any ambushes then.
Take this!
When character takes damage, the shield effect will be reduced first.
Try that again!
Just a scratch.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Let's go. Batter up!
You're annoying!
Let's make it quick.
Ow!
Batter up!
Hey, Lotus Prince, welcome to the stream. Oh dear.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
Try that again.
Oh dear.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Ah, thank you. March needed that so badly.
Looks good.
I seem to be completely blocked from everything else. Okay, so when it has a reticle over it, that means it's destructible.
Ah, I knew it.
It's broken?
But it wasn't me. The Antimatter Legion must have broken it.
The fact that she said has to clarify it's not her suggests that she breaks stuff all the time.
Too bad Don Hung's not here. He's like a walking encyclopedia.
It's
He
like
knows a ton of complicated stuff. Maybe even elevator repair.
it's like the character of the Swordcraft Story 2. Hold your hands up if you played Swordcraft Story.
I don't know that one.
Whoa! Why are you here? And how did you get here before us?
I took another route to the upper level, and I saw you guys from up there. Arlan is in the control room. He's been injured, but not fatally.
You found him. Will he know what to do about this elevator?
I suppose as the head of the security department, he should know.
Then let's go talk to him.
Don Hung. Oh, he's a permanent character. Team setup. Ah. Oh.
Tread carefully.
Okay, now this guy is free. A special ability that can help with exploration. Technique is a special ability used for exploration. March 7th technique to gain an edge in battle.
Freeze!
That's a far reach, holy hell.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
March 7's technique can randomly freeze an enemy when battle starts. God, I love when the word clemency comes up. It's so artificial.
Let's go. Take this!
Ow, ow.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I told ya I could fight. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Let's make it quick.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Hey, you're all together?
Yep, we're from the Astral Express.
Oh. Did Madame Herta send you to help?
It's just a coincidence. We came to deliver the rare relic Herta trusted us to find. We didn't expect to arrive during an invasion.
Why is the Antimatter Legion targeting you guys? It seems they just ignored the surface of the planet and came straight to the space station.
I have no idea. The Legion came at a very suspicious time, almost right after the security system suddenly failed. Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Your leg and dominant hand were injured. It was a wise decision to hide here and avoid a head-on encounter with the Legion.
Sorry, I thought he was done.
Lead researcher Asta immediately began to organize the evacuation. I was supposed to cover everyone as they evacuated, but I didn't expect to end up failing in this task.
Yeah, most of the staff have been evacuated safely. So right now our highest priority is to return to the Master Control Zone and plan a counterattack. So, do you know how to use the elevator? I couldn't start it.
After the evacuation was complete, the elevators were all shut down to keep the Legion away from the Master Control Zone. Since Lady Asta sent you to look for me, I assume she must have given you the encryption key for accessing the elevator system?
Oh, right. She did give me some sort of card.
March.
But where did I put it?
You...
Ah, here it is.
Don Hang's like, I'm done. You guys are on your own
We
now.
found the key. We should get going. We can use that console over there to unlock the elevator.
It's an RPG, I gotta explore everywhere.
Let's go.
Hold on. I only activated the elevator on the highest floor. We'll have to go there to use it.
Why? It's so
I
far
mustn't
away.
give the Legion any chance to reach the master control zone by the elevator. I must ensure the safety of the station staff. So I'll
Fair
have
enough.
to trouble you to take a bit of a detour. Apologies.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
My leg is injured. I'd only slow you down. I'll stay here and shut down the elevator once you've made it to the master control zone.
You won't slow us down. And you should be able to shut down the elevators from the master control zone, right?
Agreed. She and I made it here safely, and now we've also got Donhung. We're more than enough to protect you. Let us worry about the Antimatter Legion. You just follow us and keep yourself alive.
Trust us.
Thank you.
New feature available. Level up traces to comprehensively enhance your character. So I got a 4% attack increase. After using this technique.
It's too late to repent.
They're just both frozen.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Let's make it quick.
That was a slaughter.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Do I just not have access anywhere? Yeah, it's pushing me down a specific path.
My turn.
Clemency, Never heard of it.
You have the worst luck.
Let's go.
Ow.
Just a scratch. Step aside. The time is now.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Ah, God, I need to do a lore video for this. It's just a lot of reading.
Looks good.
The repulsion bridge has been shut down?
Yes, to stall the enemy, more or less.
Freeze!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
You're annoying! You can't run!
The time is now.
I told ya!
Let's make it quick.
You couldn't have done it without me. Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought.
No. Light cones are Garden of Recollection technology. They allow you to carry memories around. Very potent enhancement items. I heard the corporation paid a lot for the usage rights, but I've no idea how Herta managed to get hold of one.
Hey, these shiny things. Are these light cones? I thought only the Interastral Peace Corporation had rare stuff like this.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate habit of mine.
They were acquired legitimately. That's all I can say. Take them. They're very useful in combat.
Preside stat boot as the characters. Yeah, they're pretty much the same as CEs in Fate Grand Order. Increase wearer's basic attack and skill damage by 20. Effects only work on characters of the destruction and on the path of destruction. I do it too. Always nice when a game lets you replay audio, but when I'm playing totally by myself, I often skip through dialogue if I read it before I can before they can speak it. Yeah, that's fair. I just sometimes press by accident and stuff, or I press when I think the dialogue's done without even reading. That's a problem for sure. More games need to be like Corpse Party, Book of Shadow, is where the text scroll speed marches up to the character's reading. So a few games do it. It's probably like something you need to do with coding, and I don't think a lot of people would be able to do that. Would be able to do that effectively. Like, coding can be a tricky thing.
Aw, is that it? We've reached the elevator already? That wasn't too many monsters. Probably shouldn't have said that. Might bring bad luck.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't, but thingy.
You've grown, March.
They have centaurs. Game code can be quite the nasty beast. I have ideas for stuff, but definitely lack the skill to actually implement them. Yeah, coding is like my worst aspect because I suck at memorizing. I suck at memorizing sequences. Activate 2x speed to experience faster combat.
Time now.
Enemy is locked onto Metis ready. A powerful charge attack.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Real-time combat viewed to check character's current status. To view detailed information.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This
Wasn't what I was going for, but
is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken.
Metis has a powerful character that follows the path of destruction. Metis' ultimate offer has two powerful attack modes: single combat mode and single target mode and multi-target mode.
Batter up.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Just a scratch.
You can't run! You're annoying!
Just a scratch.
Try that again!
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
You can't run! You're annoying!
Rules are made to be broken.
Decisive strike!
Watch this!
Ow.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's make it quick.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Oh, he's frozen.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's go!
Deus Ex Machina.
Hey, sore losers! You can't just gang up on us!
Okay, I obviously need to down the graphics a bit more. That was chugging.
Why does it always have to get this exciting? Anyway, at least you're back. March, Dunhung, you've been through a lot.
Oh, phew. Himeko, what took you so long? That last wave of antimatter legion came at us like a swarm of locusts. Have you ever tried shooting locusts with a bow?
I wouldn't have made a difference. My orbital cannon can deal with a whole bunch of enemies at once, but I couldn't just blow up the space station with it. Herta would not like that. Whew. Are you all right, Arlam? Asta's been worried about you.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express.
I'm fine. A quick patching up will do. Thanks for asking. I'll report the situation to lead researcher Asta immediately. Bye.
Okay, so Himiko here, I think is, I have no proof of this, but I think she may be named after the Queen of Yamatai Koku in ancient Japanese history? Question mark? I have no proof of this. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
In other words, she's in charge of where the express goes.
March hasn't been any trouble for you along the way, has she?
Think carefully about how you want to reply to that.
I'll do sort of a backhanded compliment.
Well, that's the joy of youth. We should take every step forward full of energy. She's a discerning one, isn't she, Donhung?
I have the right to remain silent.
Look at you all. You've already gotten really close.
He's like, I choose not to answer that. Like, leave me out of the shit.
Come on. Asta has been worried about all of you.
And we got Himiko for trial. And we are now Trailblazer level 3. Why did the Antimatter Legion suddenly come here? I don't want to die here. Mom, Dad, my sweet angel, I miss you so much. I'm too young to die. I've got things I still want to achieve on this space station. I want to try and explore as thoroughly as I can because I don't know if I'll be able to come back here later.
Entry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Asta, we're back.
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. In times of disaster, I realize more and more that the space station's researchers are its most valuable assets. Alas, we were ill-prepared for such emergencies. We should have built up our security and combat departments. But on the other hand, the entire crew of the Astral Express seems to be extraordinarily skilled.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix.
I completely forgot there was a dude with an asshole!
The real problem lies with the researchers. They trust Madame Herta wholeheartedly and never thought that the space station would be breached by the Legion.
Let's go speak with the researchers. Right now, the space station can't afford any more unexpected turns, especially from within. Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence. You know her, Himiko. The space station is but a mere warehouse for followers and rare items. She doesn't really care about it.
I knew it. No matter. I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks. At least that might get her attention.
Oh, that would be of great help.
New feature available, Warp. Oh, we get the this is the banner thing, right? This is where the actual gacha comes in. You obtain characters and lycons from warps. Make one warp. I think we're guaranteed a 5-star. Oh, we got Asta. Xinglui? Aventurine. I hear he's pretty good. Departure warp. 20% and to first 10 warps. And a 5-star is guaranteed every within 50 warps.
Keep at it.
Ah, didn't mean to do that. She's oh no. Where's Party?
I'll leave the reassurance of the researchers in your hands. If you have any other questions, you're welcome to come to Himiko and me.
I don't want to die.
Welcome to her space station.
Darn it. I'm afraid to talk to him right now because if I remember, this might have me do a boss. So I think maybe maybe I should try do some character trials, see if I can build up to a 10 summon. After breaking an enemy's weakness, this character can deliver a follow-up up against all enemies. This character technique can increase fire damage received by enemies. Sword Blade tuning, molten detonation, deals fire damage to a single enemy and minor fire damage to enemies adjacent to it. Heavenly Flare deals damage to all enemies and regenerates energy if enemies are defeated. Victory Rush gains charge attack when an enemy's weakness is broken. After an ally performs an attack, if fully charged, immediately perform follow-up attack and deal fire damage to all enemies, consuming all charge attacks. Incomplete combustion creates a dimension. After entering combat, then enemies within the dimension, there is a high chance to increase fire damage taken by enemies.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Time for an overhaul. You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl! Oh dear.
Yuna, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the welcome raiders. how was your stream? What did you play? Causes all enemies to have their actions delayed and become inflicted with slow. Deals extra damage to enemies inflicted with slow. Increased damage to all enemies. We just started, but it's going well so far.
Enemy.
Deals minor imaginary damage. Deals minor damage to a single enemy. Deals imaginary damage to all enemies with high chance of imprisoning them. When hitting a slowed enemy, deals minor or imaginary additional damage. We did some Final Fantasy XIV, trying to get my ducks in a row for the new X pack in June. Cool. Creates an imaginary dimension. Enemies in this dimension have their movement speed reduced. After entering combat with enemies in the dimension, there is a high chance for enemies to become imprisoned.
Move carefully.
Let's begin.
Time for a shot.
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. I'm fine. Leave it to me.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Timely treatment.
The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Stand down.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's begin.
Time for a shot.
I've no interest.
Leave it to me.
Fighting is meaningless.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. How do I cancel? I guess I can't cancel.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Nap time.
I've no interest.
Stand down.
Naughty
Fighting is meaningless.
Well, I guess it wasn't a bad idea. He had more help than I thought. We've been asking for a cancel for a while, but our pleas go unheard. That sucks because the cancel really helps when you made a mistake with with your selection. Bronya, allowed as a single ally to immediately take action and increase their damage, increase attack and crit damage of all allies. Dispel as a debuff for the single ally. Debuff removal is always helpful. Deals minor wind damage, dispels one debuff from a single ally, increases damage they deal, and allows them to immediately take action. Increase attack and crit damage of all allies, so she's a buffer. After this character uses his basic attack, their next action will advance forward. Hey Crow, welcome to the stream. After this character uses a technique, increases all allies in his attack at the start of the next battle.
Move carefully.
Lend me your strength.
I've no interest in conflict.
Nap time.
Fighting is meaningless.
battle is unavoidable. Fight with me! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them! Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of
Don't worry about me.
it. Time for a shot.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nap time. You'll pay for this.
I've no interest in.
Naughty child. Lend me your strength. Nap time.
Fighting is meaningless.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! Just in time. Just a little something.
I should have actually saved that.
Resistance is timely.
I forgot it's not an attack one.
This battle is unavoidable.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Look at me, I'm actually learning shit about the in this game. Japard, preservation. Provides a shield to all allies, can apply frozen to enemies. Receiving a killing blow for the first time in battle will not result in being downed.
I'm with you.
That could have been bad. Deals minor ice damage. Deals ice damage to a single enemy with a chance of freezing them. Provides a shield to all allies. So the shield is only its ultimate. So I'm guessing it's a pretty hefty shield if it's its ultimate. When struck by a killing blow, instead of being knocked down, immediately restore HP. This effect will only trigger one time per battle. After this character uses a technique, all allies gain a shield at the start of the next battle.
Move carefully. The die is cast. Is that all?
Haven't learned your lesson.
Okay, I'm going to save his ultimate for when things get real.
As you wish. Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
I hope you're prepared. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
I really got to translate this stuff to my brain.
Fight to win.
Ow. Alright, might be an idea to get that shield up now.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall! You will know justice.
Haven't learned your lesson.
It's too late to repent. The time is now. I hope you're prepared.
Alright, let's try and lock him into that.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Fight to win.
Ooh, that took a lot off the shield.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. In the name of Landau.
Let's get that shield up.
Years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall!
Okay, next is Clara. The Met Girl. Can counter enemy attacks, deals extra damage to enemies that have attacked this character, can and decrease damage received by this character. So she's a tank. Deals minor physical damage. Deals physical damage to all enemies. Additionally, damage to targets that it's with mark of counter. Reduces damage received. It increases chance to be attacked by enemies and enhances counters. Please give her shoes, Debs. Damage received from enemy as attacks is reduced. Enemies who attack Clara will be marked and met with Svarog's counter. Attacks the enemy after entering battle. This character's chance of being attacked by enemies increases.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Ooh, Sparkle! I really want Sparkle next time she has a banner up. Increases attack of a single ally and grants them benediction. Ally with benediction and additionally deals minor lightning damage when attacked.
Evil must be gone.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Try that again!
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run!
Stay back, Clara. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara. Target threat index lowered.
Ooh. What does it do? Regenerates an ally's energy and increases their damage dealt.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens. Fight us one. I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sorrow.
Eliminating threat. As you command.
All the best! My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present!
As you command.
Holy shit, she's a counter machine.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sorrow. Chill out.
Okay, that was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I love making enemies pay for hitting me. Young King. While this character is unharmed, grants continual increase of this character's crit rate and crit damage. After the skill is used, all attacks from this character have a chance of triggering a follow-up attack. So you want to keep him shielded up so he has the highest crit damage possible.
Shift the balance. Yeah.
Deals minor ice damage. Deals ice damage to a single enemy and activates Soul Steel Sync. Increases John King's crit rate and enhances Soul Steel Ink and deals massive damage to a single enemy. During Soul Steel Sync, reduces the chance of this character being attacked and increases their crit rate and crit damage. After attacking an enemy, there is a chance of launching a follow-up attack, dealing ice damage with a chance to freeze the target. Soul Steel Sync will be removed after this character receives damage. After this character uses his technique at the start of the next battle, increases damage dealt by this character to enemy target whose HP is 50% or higher.
Well, we're in trouble now. Evils be gone.
Blade in flight! You have the worst luck running into me.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Stay right there while I give you a present. Ow! Try that again.
So,
Watch this. Yeah!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens.
Fight us one!
Pour on the buffs.
Go away! You can't run!
Customers are always welcome.
All the best! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
My turn. Watch this! See?
Time for some sword play. Let's be friends, shall we? Chill out.
All right, one more character left. And this character is Bailu, Abundance. Abundance are healers, right? Immediately heals allies who have been dealt a killing blow. Provides healing mark that immediately restores HP when allies take damage. Nice. Oh, she's a tiny little girl. She's a tiny little dragon girl. Diagnostic kick deals minor lightning damage. Heals enemy for heals HP for a single ally. Then heals random allies. Restores HP for all allies. And grants them invigoration or prolong the duration of their invigoration. When an ally with invigoration is attacked, restores HP for the ally. When an ally suffers a killing blow, Bailu immediately restores their HP. This effect can only trigger one time per battle. After this character uses as technique, start the next battle with all allies granted invigoration. So I should have done it first.
Time to make some mischief! What do you call it, small?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
You're a good person!
Let me tend to your wounds. Yeah!
It's too late to repent.
You've still got time to surrender!
She just friggin' shoryukens them. This game's super amazing. I'm just going to say it now.
The time is now.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Ow.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
I love the way she just runs back.
You're a good person!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
You're a good person!
The time is now.
Mama, look! Who you calling small? Follow Hook if you want to win! Pitch Dark Hook the Great Exercise! Big way! Big way!
Little girls beating the crap out of large enemies. I'm here for it. Oh, hold on. 50 star... also prepare 50 star jades. Oh! I'll take care of that later, actually. Dr. Ratio, I hear he's really good. Login bonus. Lycone seriousness of breakfast. And credit. This is just money, right? Ooh, Serval. Is she good? travel as far as the star stretches. Warp item. I'll do the service. I'll do the thing in my own time. But we got enough for a warp. Oh no, we don't. We can warp here. She's okay as a DPS, targets multi enemies. Ah, cool. So she may be viable for the time being. Oh, we can warp on one of these banners. I hear he's good apparently. Oh no, we can only do warp here. So let's do a starter warp. Okay, Amber. Cornucopia. Chorus. Pioneering. Shattered Home. Mutual Demise. Find Fruit. Adversarial. Shattered Home. Post-op Conversion. Oh, really? We didn't get a character from that? It was all icons? Well, we can do one more. Oh, is that, was that animation indication? Defense, cornucopia, arrows, multiplication, cornucopia, databank, void, chorus, and we got hook. Mutual demise. So we got the little fire lolly. So we can't do another warp there right now, but we oh no, we can't. We spent all our warps on the starter. Okay, so I want to keep March. Serval, erudition. What does erudition do again? Looks like she's lightning based. Hook. Harmony. the hunt, preservation, erudition. Oh, so erudition and like do extra damage. Should I think? Yeah, add Dr. Ratio because I hear he's good.
Keep at it.
Darn it. That was a bit farther than I intended. I'll put one on you. So you're more caught up with anyone else, with everyone else?
Keep at it.
Oh, wait. I need to, I keep exiting before I'm actually done. Okay, light cone. Affects only when the wearer unleashes their ultimate. They restore HP by 18% of their max. That needs abundance. Nihility, erudition, destruction. I got nothing for the hunt. So Razor's gonna have to miss out on a light cone.
Ha! If only I caught the Antimatter Legion sooner.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm fine. This pain is nothing, really. I'm used to it. In fact, I should be proud of it. It's a reminder of being able to protect everyone.
That is very sad.
But, don't tell lead researcher Asta what I just said.
How's the space station?
There were a few researchers who didn't make it. The rest are fine, mostly minor injuries. But I'm worried about their mental states. Most of them came to the space station because they admired Madame Herta. But now they can't reach her or even their own families. I just hope they can all survive this crisis.
That sounds
My first
like.
impression was that she was the daughter of a rich family, owners of a big company. She was kind to me, though. When she went to the space station, I followed her. I don't know much about science, but I'm glad to be able to protect people in pursuit of their research.
All right, I'll leave you to
I
get
hope
some
all this
rest.
chaos will end soon.
Oh, I got more.
Use object finders on sale now.
Following effects only work on characters with the hunt. At the start of battle, the wearer's crit rate increases by 12%, but and for 3 turns, that might be worth it. Harmony, preservation. What about the one with the arrows? I saw one with arrows. Well, I'll equip that in any case. Search for other researchers that need help.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, they're not doing so hot in the mental health department. What?
I need to leave. I need to run from this Forsaken. No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday. I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me. Look! The obstacle detection terminal has recorded 142,856 attacks. The next count will be 142,857. I know in my heart that when I see that hopelessly beautiful cyclic number, it will mean the poetic end of my life cycle.
Things will get better.
Everyone keeps saying that. Things will get better. Things won't always be this bad. Negative, positive, a negative of a negative is a positive.
Life is but a path to death, but not today.
Inevitably comes to an end, but not today. How insightful. Yes, of course. The closer you approach death, the more you appreciate life. I will pull myself together. Thank you. That was kind of you.
I don't know how effective it is to tell someone they're just going to die one day when they're afraid of dying. Like, it just seems a bit counterproductive.
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person.
Let me help.
Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions. But first, let's talk about the controls. Up is the spectrometer, down is the filter, left is the reference level, and right is the attenuator. Our pre-checks have 3 steps. Turning on the spectrometer, then the attenuator, and finally outputting the signal to the filter.
So that is... spectrometer, attenuator, spectrometer, attenuator, filter. So it's up, down, no, up, right, down.
It's quite a bit to remember. You got everything?
Got
Are
it.
you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Up, down, up, down, yeah, up, right, down.
Wonderful, thank you. That was very helpful of you, kid. Alfred was the researcher in charge of this. He was in the storage zone earlier. He didn't make it back. Abraham was close to him. I don't know how to tell him about it. The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
What's this one about? After reaching Trailblaze 21, clear Forgotten and Whole Memory Stage 3 to obtain character Chin-Q. I won't be getting that for a while. It says this is a permanent thing though, so I can wait. What more to do? Provides stackable shield to all allies. Triggers follow-up attack after ally is with special shield are attacked. Increase crit damage taken by allies. Decrease crit damage taken by allies.
Feeling lucky. Oh, the bigger the risk.
Deals minor imaginary damage to a single target. Provides all allies with a fortified wager shield. Whose shield is effect is stackable. Gains random amount of blind bet points and inflict a nerve on a single enemy, dealing imaginary damage. When an ally hit, it's an unnerved enemy. The crit damage dealt increases. For any ally with fortified wager, their effect resistance increases. And when they get attacked, Aventurine accumulates blind bet. When Aventurine has a fortified wager, he can resist crowd control debuffs. Upon reaching 7 points of blind bet, Aventurine consumes 7 points to launch a follow-up attack that deals minor or imaginary damage to random single enemy targets, bouncing a total of 7 times. Using the technique randomly grants one out of the 3 defense boost effects with different values. After entering the next battle, increases as all allies all allies is defense by the corresponding value. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, shout out Una Fields. Sorry, I forgot to shout you out earlier.
I'm fine.
Not good.
All in. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Stop me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Do we still have the upper hand?
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Enough.
Going all in. Tabs on me.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Watch your head.
Ready for another?
Better hedge your bets.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'll contain them.
Looks like I've got...
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Leave the rest to me.
Enough. Not good.
Don't ask, just spend.
You can still walk away.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand down.
Ready for another? Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Can't lose this one.
Commencing support. Enough.
Take the express
Yep.
and leave. I'll stay.
But
Let's go.
My zone's defense shield won't hold much longer. You all need to hurry. I'll be here. You've got to fend them off. You hurry.
We lost communications.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you. That's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
It destroys planets?
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
It's just a friggin' unicorn?
but we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take her with us.
She's that important?
She's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
You know, no pressure.
As you say so. All right. What should we do next?
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the Express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear...
Destruction's Emanator?
Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
Kimiko can launch follow-up attacks during battle. Every time an ally inflicts weakness break, Kimiko accumulates charge.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Let's make it quick.
Try that again!
I have something for you.
One at a time!
You can't run!
You won't get away!
Do you have answers?
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Think!
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot Himiko wields a giant pizza cutter.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it?
You won't get away!
Nice.
I'm asking the questions.
Rules are made to be broken.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's make it quick. Batter up! Combat is a series of precise machinations, one at a time!
Do you...
There's no point, this dude's almost dead.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Is that all? You won't get away!
My turn. Watch this! Welcome to Herta Space Station.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. We need a strategy.
Need I teach someone a lesson? SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
0 points. Next.
He just grades people.
You won't get away.
Fail. Get out.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
One at a time!
I'm asking the questions.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
Batter up!
Try that again! You can't run!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Ratio needs the thing. And that guy is just keeping me stunned.
You can't run.
One at a time! You won't get away!
Call that defense?
Rules are made to be broken.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Ow!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception. Let's make it quick.
Take this!
Do you have answers?
With me out here, how can we lose?
Combat is a series of precise machinations.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
One at a time!
0 points. Next.
Whew.
Focus object finders.
Great. The more the better.
You won't get away!
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Let's go.
You can't run.
I have something for you. Come one, come all.
Try that again.
Call that defense?
You won't get away!
Hot damn. That did not go well for those guys.
Kali Capo.
Think.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
You won't get away! Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Watch this.
Batter up!
Deals imaginary damage to a single enemy.
Let's test your knowledge.
Rules are made to be broken.
Ow.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
This is our chance. Combat is a
Get his
series of
damage out of the way.
precise machinations.
0 points. Next.
You won't get away.
I'm asking the questions.
turn.
This is our chance. Batter up! Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I don't need that right now.
Aw, yeah, it's the platform!
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
All right, I'll give this maybe 1 or 2 tries.
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone!
You're annoying!
Ow. He just gets free hits on us.
Need I teach someone a lesson? Think.
You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
My turn.
Let's make it quick. Take this! More than that.
Try that again.
You won't get away. Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike! You won't get away.
All right, broke the right hand.
Perhaps you still don't understand.
Now nuke
Humanity
it.
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
you have answers? Let's test your knowledge. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Let's go.
Batter up!
Combat is a series of one at a time.
All right. We got him down 1 health bar. Ow. Oh, come on!
Go away!
Never stop thinking.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
You won't get away! Time for a detailed overhaul.
I might have screwed up.
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Watch this!
Let's go.
Batter up!
One at a time!
Oh my god, I was so close to dying.
is that? Reach the end of the story.
Ow! Who are you, Dad?
Mr. Yang, is she?
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is this the space station?
Oh, I can talk.
Hi. It's good that you've made it through in one piece. You can rest easy now that the threat from the Legion has been neutralized.
Did we win?
Well, this invasion seems to be nothing more than a random provocation. As soon as the Doomsday Beast fell, the Legion retreated. I guess I'll leave you to rest up a bit for the time being. By the way, what's your beacon address? That way, if anything happens, I can contact you.
The answer is no, I'm not gonna date you. You and Don can
Go see
exchange
Himiko
phone
when you have
numbers.
time. She said she had something to discuss with you.
Remember to go to Himiko. Eidolons, a falling star. When enemies are defeated due to the Trailblazer's ultimate, the Trailblazer regenerates 10 extra energy. This effect can only be triggered once per battle.
Choice isn't as elusive as it may appear.
You're awake. I had Marge and Dan Hung stay by the Express to keep an eye on things. It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the space station is already in this state?
Doll!
Welcome back, Herta.
That's Herta?
This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention?
You're a robot?
What you're seeing here is one of my puppets. I'm using her to talk to you. So, this little twerp has the Stellaron now? Huh. I'll have to take a good look. Truly amazing! I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the Blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in her body.
You're right! This little one's body truly is strange.
My name is
All
Metis.
right. I got it. but I'm still gonna call you Little Twerp. The space in my brain is too valuable to store people's names.
Wow, the ego.
Oh. Well, thanks for remembering my name then.
That's different. We have business with each other. What was your name again?
Good lord.
Forget it. Let's focus on the one who can store a Stellaron in their body. Can I bring her in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask her yourself.
Study what?
Study you, of course. Your body contains a Stellaron, which in some sense is no different than storing a bomb. Who knows what might happen? Maybe it'll blow you to bits someday. You should be grateful that this genius is willing to help you out. I still have some interest now, but once that's gone, I'm not studying you even if you beg me. I'm very interested now. So there's almost nothing I won't accommodate. A Stellaron in your body? How interesting is that? Be grateful that I'm offering to help you out. This is a service even the IPC can't buy.
You understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done. Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
And after that?
Not my problem.
You also have another option. The Astral Express. If you want, you can leave with us. The Express has its fair share of experiences with Stellarons. The thing you're worried about and the answers we're looking for are one and the same. Besides, we can come back anytime to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Well, works for me. Keeps this subject fresh, too. And that way, I won't need to keep worrying about this little twerp all the time. Perfect.
Good lord.
My advice would be to get on. You're not doing me that big of a favor by staying anyway. Just remember to come back often. Make an appointment in advance with Asta or Arlen so I can make time to study you.
There's no need to rush into this, Herta. Asta's in the Master Control Zone. Let's let her have a talk with Asta first and decide for herself. I'll be waiting for you on the platform. It's no hurry if you still have things to do or someone to see. Come find me when you've made your decision.
Hi, Metis, it's Herta. I need you for something good. Come to my office quickly. But you're right next to me. Harmony. I'm actually concerned that this will go on longer. What's this? Is this just about the event going on? Oh yeah, that's about the news story stuff, I believe. What's this about? Trailblazer profile. I'll take care of that later. But I am going to, we are now at about time, so I am going to call it here. I wanted to get off the station today, but if I do that, it might go off longer. What's this now? Just some loot for playing the game. All right, then. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. And, yeah, I had a fun time with this game. I'm certainly going to play more. And I really, again, I wanted to get off the station now, but that didn't seem to be in the cards because of that, like, 50-minute delay we had before. But we'll be continuing it next week, and I will be logging in daily in the meantime. And just to get the bonuses, and I will also do that survey when we have time. So let's see who we have to raid. Corey is playing Hi-Fi Rush. Any usuals? Yeah, we have Nell who's playing a tabletop RPG. I am going to raid her. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like my stuff and you haven't already, please leave a follow. It helps me as a small VTuber. I upload all my stuff on YouTube, and you can also check my stuff down there. So yeah, this will be the thing going forward. Friday we'll start Risky and the Pirate's Curse, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. So Saturday we'll continue Persona 3 Reloaded, and Sunday we'll continue the story in Honkai Star Rail. So I hope to see you there. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. This is Metis Balaska signing out.